Element Z3. We are 100. Thank you so much for supporting, liking, loving, showering all the blessings. Keep continuing the same, and I will try to come up with more exciting and interesting videos. Today we are going to learn to read tables. It's a chapter graph in which we first need to know how the things are dealt with. In order to do the same, let's look at the question. The question reads as, Elliot travels from his home to the dance studio to attend class 5 in studio 2. Okay, our first hint. It takes 23 minutes to get to the dance studio from his home. He arrives 5 minutes before the class starts. He travels back home as soon as the class finishes. We've got the hint now. First question says, at what time does Elliot leave his house to go to the dance studio? In order to know that, as the question already gave us, he is attending class 5 and studio 2. So my time will be 13:45. And to know that what time does he leave, we will scaffold one by one. In order to do the same, let's begin first by writing the time. My time is 13:45. Okay. In this 13:45, he's leaving 23 minutes before. So let's minus 5 minus 3 is 2. 4 minus 2 is 2. And my 13 will be the way it is, right? Next, it is stating that he is coming to the class 5 minutes before. Let's minus this 5 minutes as well to know what time he comes to the class. So we know 2 cannot minus 5. Therefore, I will borrow from 2 the 1. Therefore, 5 minus 12 is 7. 1 comes the way it is, and this goes as 13. Therefore, I will say that Elliot leaves his house at 13:17 or 1:17 p.m., right? Because it is 13 as per digital watch. That's why we'll call it as 13:17 p.m., right? Let's go to the next question now. My next question says, at what time does he arrive from dance studio if his journey home also took 23 minutes? Okay, his journey from home as well, it took 23 minutes. Now what we are going to do is, we know 13:45. Okay, what time does he arrive home from dance studio? Now the class starts at 13:45. Okay, therefore, in order to get this 13:45 as a beginning time, I can gauge the time he comes back. Okay, therefore, we are going to start with 13:45. So I have my 13:45 p.m. All right, which is 1:45 p.m. apparently. At 1:45, now he took 23 minutes again to come home. But before that, if you see, the hint says the class is of 45 minutes. So I will first add this 45, right? Therefore, in adding, 5 plus 5 is 10, 4 plus 4 is 8, plus 1 is 9, and 13 stays as it is, right? But we know in time, 60 minutes, okay, equals to 1 hour. Therefore, from here I will borrow 60 and it will become 14:30. That is 2:30 p.m. Okay. Now, we know it's 2:30 p.m. that he's just finished with his class. Okay. Now we will add these 23 minutes that he takes to travel. Therefore, when I add, I get 3. 3 plus 2 is 5 and 14 stays as it is, right? Therefore, time that he arrives home from dance studio after completing his journey of 23 minutes would be 14:53 or 2:53 p.m. m, right? So that is how we got our second answer. Let's go to the last one. For how long is Elliot away from his house? So now we know the starting time, we know the end time, right? Therefore, we will subtract our end time from the starting time. So my end time was, let's change the color this time. All right, for the third answer, okay, for the third one, I will say 14:53 minus 13:17, right? Therefore, my 3 cannot minus 7, so I will borrow. And therefore, we know 7 minus 13 is going to give me 6 because 7's double is 14, 1 less is 13, so 6. Then 4 minus 1 is 3, which can very much minus, yes. 4 minus 3 is again 1, and this is 0. Therefore, my answer will be 1 hour 36 minutes is what Elliot was away from his home. Another way that we can subtract is straight. I can say 2:53 p.m. minus 1:17, and you subtract accordingly. We borrow here. This becomes 6. This becomes 1. 2 minus 1 is, sorry, 3, and 2 minus 1 is 1. Therefore, it is 1 hour 36 minutes is what Elliot was away. This is how we read table. Reading is the main key in order to do your comprehension or solve answers to improve your focus. If in case you want more of worksheets like this, you can email us on ELEEMENTZ3 at gmail.com. Okay, you can email us on this ID with the code. Let me put the code in description and my email ID as well. Thank you for staying tuned till end, and again, immensely happy to see our channel growing. Do keep showering your love. Take care.